Remember when you were young. You shine like the sun. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Hey everybody, this is Brett, and I was just watching a video on apple cider vinegar, and I was reading the comments down below, and one person wrote, "Is it true that you need to take apple cider vinegar through a straw because ACV is not good for your teeth?" And another person wrote, "Yes, drink it through a straw. It can mess with your tooth enamel." And another person wrote, "Also, rinse your mouth out with water to rinse your teeth." And here's what I wrote. This is exactly why people need to consume apple cider vinegar naturally instead of pure. The natural way to consume it is by adding it to foods. Alkalizing salads and your saliva when you chew the salad neutralize the vinegar when you chew the food. Don't drink it pure. Duh. I had to add that. I had to add that one in. If people would just live naturally, all would be well. Okay, so for me, I've never felt like, hey Brett, grab that apple cider vinegar and pour it into a glass and add some water and drink it pure. That's not the way I've ever felt like consuming it. I always just add it to salads and consume it like that. And that's the way I like to eat it. And so I just basically listened to my little voice and my common sense and did it that way, and all works out well. And there are so many things that they'll listen to a naturopath like this, and these people, they know statistics and they know their tests and this and that, and there is a place for them. But when it comes to living naturally, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, and like another example is like juicing. I don't think it's natural to consume certain foods like in a juice, like apples for instance. First of all, they're $3 a pound, generally, at the store for organic apples. Even non-organic apples are expensive. If you lived on a farm and you had 10 apple trees or whatever, 5 apple trees, you'd store all the apples or you'd cut them all up and dehydrate them. That would be the natural way to utilize the apples. Not by juicing them and throwing half of the apple away, and when you throw the pulp away, you're still losing some of the juice anyway. And you're losing the nutrients in the skin, and the skin is the colorful part of the fruit. And so it's going to have the antioxidants in it, And so you're losing so much, you're throwing away a lot of the apple. Now, there are certain foods, like if you have a garden and you've grown broccoli, you know that the leaves of the broccoli can be juiced. And there's no way that you can consume all of that juice. You basically would just have to compost it. So there are certain foods, like if you've got a lot of excess parsley and you want to pee for the day, because it is a diuretic and it will make you pee. So if you live naturally and you use common sense, then you'll live to be a ripe old age.